are on lesson 710 today, problem solving with two-step problems. So remembering that you're going to have two different operations to do in order to solve the problem of these. We need to remember to always look for those keywords to help us so that we can get those ones figured out. Our lesson objective is to solve those two-step problems by using the strategy of act it out. Remember, act it out just means draw it out. Okay? Common Core standards is solve problems involving the four operations and identify and explain patterns in arithmetic. So the identify and explain is part of what we need to be doing too as we're solving problems, which is why they usually have you write about them. The essential question is, how can you use the strategy of act it out to solve two-step problems? Okay, so keep that essential question in your mind as we work through this lesson so that you're able to journal about it at the end. Getting our brains warmed up again. Problem of the day. The product, there's a math word. And remember, a product is the answer in a multiplication. Okay? The product of two factors, so something times something equals 27. One factor is 9. What is the other factor? So again, the importance of knowing your math facts and some tricks with nines. Remember, if you're counting by nines, you have 9, 18. Your ones place goes down, 27, while your tens place goes up. Okay, so 6 and 3, 5 and 4. So we already are at 27, so we have 1, 2, 3, 9 times 3 equals 27. You should be able to also explain those to me if I were to ask you what the factors were and how to find those. You should be able to explain some type of a strategy similar to that. Diving into our math books for this lesson, you need to be on page 291. And remember that your book should look like mine when we're done. Madeline bought 2 packs of pins and a notebook for $11. The notebook cost $3. Each pack of pin cost the same amount. They didn't tell us how much. What is the price of 1 pack of pins? Okay, so what is the price of 1 pack of pins? Madeline bought 2 packs of pins and a notebook for $11. The notebook cost $3. Each pack of pin costs the same amount. What is the price for 1 pack of pins? So what do we need to find? I need to find the price of 1 pack of pins. What information do I need to use? Well, if we underlined it, if we did it while we were following along and reading, Madeline spent $11 in all. She bought blank packs of pins, underline 2 packs of pins, and a notebook, which means 1. And the notebook cost $3. All of that is already underlined, so we can quickly go back and find it and just spot it without having to reread those extra words in there. How will I use the information? I will use the information to remember what the strategy was that they wanted us to use right here. Act out the problem. Describe how to act out the problem. Start with 11 counters, because that was our total amount of money. And then you're going to subtract the cost of the notebook. Okay. So, and then we have the cost of the pins, which they're using the variable p. Remember that it can you can use any symbol there. And 11 minus 3 is 8. So you have 8 equals that mysterious variable there. Now I know that 2 packs of pins cost $8. Okay. So we know that we have $8 left over from the $11 that we're going to split between the 2 packs of pins. So we need the two equal groups because she bought 2 packs of pins. Okay, so you have $8 divided by 2. So we're going to make 2 groups, and you're going to count out 8. And yes, I am well aware that you probably know what times 2 equals 8 already, but the strategy is acted out, so I should see this on your page. So the price of 1 pack of pin is that $4. The math talk. Why do you need to use 2 operations to solve the problem? Well, you need to use the 2 operations because you need to subtract the cost of the notebook from the total cost that you spent. We spent $11, and we know that the notebook cost $3. So you have to find out how much money you have left over after buying the notebook. And then you still have to divide that by 2 because you bought 2 packs of pins. Okay? Make sure that you can talk those out. Okay, they're going to give us another problem. Okay, Chad bought 4 packs of t-shirts. He gave 5, gave is a good word, gave 5 t-shirts to his brother. Now Chad has 19 shirts. How many t-shirts were in each pack? Okay. What do I need to find? I need to find the number of t-shirts that were in each pack, just like it says. How many t-shirts were in each pack? You're going to find out how many t-shirts were in each pack. What information do I need? We just need what we underlined. He bought 4 packs. And he gave 5 shirts to his brother. He didn't give 5 packs. He only gave 5 shirts out of those 4 packs. And now he has 19 shirts left over. Okay. How will I use the information? What strategy are we using? We are using acted out. Okay, so we're going to use this section of our page to solve the problem, describe how to act out the problem. We're going to talk about how many shirts he has. Okay, he has 19 now. He gave away 5 of them. So how many did he have originally? We're going to add 19 plus 5. We're taking those 5 shirts back in order to figure out how many were in all. Okay, and that's going to give us the number of t-shirts that he had. So 19 plus 5 is 24. So he had 24 t-shirts to begin with. Okay. Now we have to find out how much were in each pack. And he had 4 packs. So we have our total number of shirts divided by 4 packs is going to give us our total this time. So we need to make 4 groups. And we're acting it out, so we are drawing it, even if you already know the related math fact. Okay, I think I have it all counted out. Now I need to go back and check. I have a bundle of 5 plus 1 is 6. 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 So they're all equal. So 24 divided by 4 equals 6. Okay? So how many were in each pack? We have 6 shirts in each pack. Okay? On the bottom, how can you use multiplication and subtraction to check your answer? Okay? Well, you could start with the number of t-shirts in each pack and then work through the problem because you know that each pack has 4. Okay? And then you could also multiply 6 shirts by 4 packs using the check method. You have the numbers 24, 4, and 6. You know that 4 times 6 equals 24. There's your related multiplication fact. Okay? And you could also start with this part here and subtract 5 shirts to make sure that your answer makes sense, so that you have 24 minus 5. Does it equal 19? Okay. So you need to put all of the writing that I did in green into your own words and fill in that answer. Okay? Okay, turning to page 293. We're going to do another practice one on our together, and then you are going to be on your own to use this strategy. Okay, Mac bought 4 packs of toy cars. Then his friend gave him 9 cars, so he didn't give them away, he got 9 more. Now Mac has 21 cars. How many cars were in each pack? Okay. Act out the problem by using counters or the picture and by writing equations. Okay, so you can use their pictures here, you can use your white space here. First, subtract the cars Mike's friend gave him. So his total amount of cars that he has is 21 cars. At the end, it says now Mac has 21 cars. So your total cars is 21. How many did his friend give him? His friend gave him 9. We underlined that. So that gives you the equation of 21 minus 9 equals C. C is standing for the cars. Okay, so 21 minus 9. I can't take 9 from 1, so I have to borrow. Okay, so he has 12 cars before his friend gave him cars. Okay, so now they want to know how many were in each packs of cars that he bought. So he started out with the 12 cars before his friend gave him any. And he bought 4 packs. So now you have 12 divided by 4. Okay? And count out your 12. Okay, you should have gotten a factor here that would prove also something times 4 that equals 12. Okay, go ahead and finish up that one. Higher order thinking problem. Mac bought 8 packs of cars, and then he gave his friend 3 cars. If Mac has 13 cars now, how many cars were in each pack? So this time, he bought 8 packs of cars instead of 4 packs. So you're going to double what you had up above. But then he's going to give his friend 3 of them. So see if you can draw that out over here. Okay, your next one. Ryan gave 7 of his model cars to a friend. Ooh, that was poor underlining. Gave 7 of his cars to a friend. Then he bought 6 more cars. Ryan now has 13 cars. How many cars did Ryan start with? You guys might want to take some time to do some rally coaching here and see if you can talk each other through these problems and make sure that you really understand them. If you want to work together, as long as you're at a level 1 and are rally coaching and not just copying off your friends, that would be a great strategy to use right now. Remember, there are multiple steps, so you're doing 2 steps for each one of these problems. Okay? Your next page is on your own, so I do want you to do them on your own, even if you chose to do the page before finishing it up with Rally Coach. Okay? says choose a strategy. You can act it out. You can draw a diagram. You can find a pattern, or you could make a table. Okay, so you're going to use those strategies in order to complete this page. Those are all the strategies that they have taught you in this chapter. Okay, so you have a couple of problems there. Then on the bottom, in your math journal, you're going to write a division word problem and explain how to solve it by acting it out. Okay, so think of a division problem. Don't forget to put the prompt in your journal, the lesson number. We are 710, sorry. And write the prompt, and then you're going to write your division word problem and explain how to solve it, and then answer your essential question of how you can use the strategy acted out to solve two-step problems. So we upped it a little bit today, making it a little bit harder by making it multi-step problems. So how can you still use the strategy of acted out to solve those two-step problems? If you need to go back and review anything or listen to this again, in order to make sure that you fully understand, your test is coming up. You may re-watch this and double check in your book. Your book should look just like mine, and I will be collecting books in the next day or so to make sure that it does, to make sure that you understand.